Hey everyone, what is going on? I'm Matthew Oliver with Stillwater Alchemy, and this is our general reading for Scorpios for January 2023. So, Scorpios, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays. I trust you've been doing well. Let's dive straight into it, shall we? So, as I was clearing space for this reading, it seemed like there's new inspiration, new ideas, new opportunity to make a lot of money, like more money than you've ever made before. So, honor that, claim it, we're accepting it. This overall year for Scorpios is extremely advantageous as Saturn will be leaving Aquarius March 7th of 2023, and the nodes will be shifting out of Taurus in Scorpio mid-July of 2023, which means that as the year progresses, it gets better and better and better for us. So if you receive certain downloads, if you receive certain ideas, if you receive certain opportunities, don't feel like you need to initiate it right away. Keep it, hold it, let it percolate, set it on the back burner. There might be more that's going to come through as the year progresses, but those downloads have a high potential of coming in, especially if it's things you've been thinking about or dreams you've had for a really long time. At the start of the month, Scorpio, we have a lot of planets that are retrograde that are going to be stationing direct as we move week to week. So Mars, our ruler, has been retrograde since October 31st. Mars will station direct on January 12th. Mercury will station direct on January 18th, and Uranus will station direct on the 22nd of January. So lots of shifts working in our favor. And if you want to know more about the overarching astrology for 2023, how to work with these themes, more good news, more things to be excited for, I've crafted a 2023 astrology guide that goes through every single astrological transit, certain downloads, certain key themes, auspicious states to look out for. So if you're curious about that, you can find it on my website at www.stillwateralchemy.com. All right, so Scorpio, let's pull a few cards here and see what is coming through. And if you're still working through certain things that happened during Scorpio season, remember we had the eclipses during Scorpio season, like certain relationships that haven't been working or that didn't work out, let's say over the holidays, not to your own lack of effort. That could also just be energy that you're clearing, that you're still sitting with at the top of the month. Remember that as everything is stationing direct week by week, as the year goes on month to month, this will get easier. And Scorpio is just such a passionate, intense sign given its affiliation with Mars and Pluto. So sometimes we can be a bit obsessive or one-track minded when it comes to love or passion or both. So give yourself some patience and ease with that, but also see what else is going on around you in terms of opportunity and money and expansion, because we don't want to miss out on other things that are trying to come into our auric field because we are not open and receptive due to focusing on one thing that isn't working out, okay? I'm also just getting this energy of like a sticky taffy, like a sea salt taffy, of just like, this might be silly and take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But if you're in that mindset of obsessing or ruminating over something, maybe just put a piece of candy in your mouth or chew some gum or literally get some saltwater taffy just to like imagine maybe feeling like that childlike energy or just shifting your mind away from it and just being so focused on enjoying that sweet thing in your mouth. Maybe allowing other sweet things to come into your mouth in all shapes and sizes. But I think that's something that we often forget, is that we can just easily shift our mind so that we're not obsessing about one thing and just focusing on another. And sometimes we just need that little easy distraction to get us there. So there we go. All right. Yes, I think that my intuition was spot on. So the first two cards that literally fell out, Scorpio. King of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. More money than you know what to do with. Claim it, receive it, be open to expansion, promotions, investments coming in tenfold. This is such a strong energy. What also came through was the Three of Swords reversed. I actually don't mind when the Three of Swords is reversed, because I feel like those swords, due to gravity, might be falling out of the heart. There might be a relationship, a situation, a passion that is going to heal over time. And I think maybe making some coins will help ease that transition. But if you need additional support, then investing into someone or something that can help you heal, so you're not just going over the same cycle again and again and again. Especially like King of Pentacles energy is someone that's been there, done that, who actually can hold space for you in a physical, tangible way. And that might mean actually seeing them in person instead of virtually, which I know we've all gotten used to since 2020. But I think having that kind of grounded physical presence, helping you move energy, holding space for you would be really nice. Because I think as your heart heals and your heart expands, so will your bank account. So please keep that in mind. We also had the Five of Wands and the Five of Pentacles fall out as well. So there might be some change that needs to happen. Maybe some of you are going through some scarcity, or you're moving to the next level of wealth, the next level of finance. So scarcity is all relative, right? For someone who's making six figures, the scarcity could be, I'm not going to be able to pay off my second or third investment property. I won't have enough money to go on said vacation. While for some other people, it could be not having enough money to pay rent. It's all relative based on the level that you're at. But as you're moving through certain fears, certain doubts about your worth in love, in business, from your own personal autonomy, maybe certain things came up during the holidays that you're still working through, but regardless, knowing that whatever pressure you're feeling is going to subside. It's going to get easier just based on the transit alone. But you get to decide, Scorpio, with this Five of Pentacles, with this Five of Wands, how you wish to shift, how you wish to change, what needs to change in order for you to receive more money, more love, more prosperity, more abundance, more health, whatever that is. And don't be afraid to spend some money, like I said, whether it's helping to heal the heart or heal the mind or learn new skills that are going to benefit you, whatever that may be, it's going to come back to you. That investment always comes back to you tenfold, 100-fold, 1,000-fold, whatever you believe it to be, whatever you spend on yourself and the healing work that needs to take place will come back to you. And also too, if you're maybe taking on content that's speaking of scarcity, that's speaking of strife, that's speaking of there's not enough, that could also be causing your heart to hurt a little bit. So maybe not engaging in those types of conversation or not looking at those posts on social media so you can keep your own frequency strong and healthy. And be in that receptive mindset at whatever frequency you want for whatever amount of love or money to receive the downloads, to receive the intuition of where you need to go, who you need to connect with, what you need to do to keep that faith strong. It's daily work, Scorpio. We are a fixed sign. Once we set our mind to something, there's no stopping to us. But if we have our mindset on a short track or a limiting frequency, that's not going to help us either. So where do you need to shift your standards, your minimums, your beliefs, and maintain that daily to welcome in this abundance that's evident? It's kind of like when I talk to clients and they get frustrated when manifestations aren't coming in or when certain goals aren't happening. And like, I'm working so hard, I'm doing the work. Yes, well, wouldn't you always want to do the work? Wouldn't you always want to be your best possible version? That's like saying, well, I ate healthy yesterday. Why do I need to eat healthy today if I want my dream body? Wouldn't you want your body to receive nutritious food every single day? Wouldn't you want your mind to receive beautiful beliefs and images and possibilities for you every single day? Wouldn't you want to be around people that love and respect you every single day? If that's not happening, again, we're in Capricorn season. We get to have boundaries. We get to say no. We get to reshift the structures that are not supporting us so we can move forward lighter, happier, richer, all the things that Scorpios enjoy, okay? And maybe even some better lovers. Maybe things that you're focusing on, people that you want to come in aren't aligned anymore. God, source, universe is waiting to give you this amazing person, but you keep obsessing about things that are not in alignment. You keep obsessing about maybe energy that was an older version of you, but you've done so much work. You've done the transcending. You've went through the eclipses. Now it's time for more, Scorpio, okay? So let's pull a couple more cards and see what else is coming through for Scorpio. 3 more cards, please, for Scorpio for January 2023. Also, if you're feeling tension like around your neck and your upper shoulders, like that just kind of came up. One, the neck could also be linked to your throat chakra. So if you need to have a certain conversation, if you need to set some firm boundaries, or just get something out in the open. Again, we have Mercury, Mars retrograde until mid-month approximately, so that might not be a bad idea. Or even just getting like maybe some health professionals, either chiro, acupuncture, massage, just to help loosen that up, right? Sometimes too, if we hold this like tension in our shoulders or our neck, like we can't see things, or we're not open to seeing things in a greater perspective, or it's that weight of the world feeling on our shoulders, Scorpio. So if that resonates, be sure to get some self-love in forms of energy and physical work done on your body. And yeah, I just keep seeing this kind of like black energy, and not in a bad way, but just in terms of kind of like that death, that mourning, that rebirth, that we're all still moving through it collectively. But Scorpios, having had that South Node in Scorpio since January of 2022, we've been moving through a lot. So please be kind to yourself as you are transitioning, as you are evolving, because it's a lot of work. More than anyone else really understands. I mean, those with prominent Sagittarius placements probably understood a little bit, but we also had the additional pressure of having Saturn in a fixed sign exerting its presence on us ever since the end of 2020. So it's been a lot for Scorpios. I hear you, I see you, I am a Scorpio stellium. I love you all for watching and for being here and for doing the work, because it can be overwhelming. It can feel really intense sometimes, really isolating when you're in it. But let's see 3 more cards for January, please. Yeah, I just kind of had like this champagne like energy, these bubbles floating up through my body. So I think there are some celebrations, some victories to commence shortly, Scorpio. Great. So this hard work is ending, Scorpio. You are about to emerge on something new, something exciting, something fertile, something that you have been wanting maybe to create, to manifest, to birth, Scorpio. So yes, that hard work is still finishing up, especially given that Saturn is at the tail end of Aquarius, making squares to your Scorpio placements with the South Node still there. So yes, it will feel intense. It will feel maybe daunting or overwhelming at times. That's why I think this shift in the mindset, getting some energy work, having that support physically from someone will significantly help this month. And I mean, if you're in that mindset of heavy Capricorn energy, setting intentions, setting goals at the start of the year, please fit it into your finances, your budgeting, to include that support. I would say at least once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks, if that feels better for you. But having that physical person there supporting you, knowing that you scheduled it. Most times too, healthcare professionals or certain services have package rates that if you buy more than one, you save some coins. And trust and affirm that any investment that you put into your well-being will simply come back to you tenfold, okay? Beautiful. So Scorpios, that is our general reading for January 2023. If this reading resonated, please feel free to share with a fellow Scorpio that could benefit. If you want to go into this even deeper with a one-on-one reading, we can definitely make that possible. I'll put the links for everything in the description of this video, where to book, how to book. And don't forget to check out my 2023 astrology guide that goes through every single transit for the entire year. It's over 100 pages in the form of a PDF, so there's lots of goodness to digest, all right? Thank you, Scorpios, for watching. I love you all, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.